since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Check, sound check. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome back. Hope you all had a great week. I am burning up here, 83 degrees, but that's not going to stop us from streaming. Welcome. I hope, like I said, everybody had a great week. Mr. Butters by Rafa, KW Airlines in the house. The TUI, what gate is that? It's Bravo, I think it's Bravo 12. And then RAF would be beside that, Bravo 9 or something like that. KW says, hey, Simple, just did a flight from John F. Kennedy Airport to Boston, and oh my god, busy as heck. Did you check out that new scenery? I haven't checked it out yet, KW. Alright, Stewie is joining us. Welcome. Let's get the Simple Sky Train going, guys. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to smash that like button. And we'll get started. I believe I heard a ding from VATSIM. Let's see. Okay, so I got a pre-departure clearance from Nashville approach, so they are online. That's good. We have some ATC. Hopefully we'll get center online as well. And also, I'm hoping my voice is coming through loud and clear. Let me know if it's not, guys. So let me just hop in the cockpit and get it started. All right. Make sure my FENIX app is running. Let's put our fingerprint in here, and we'll click the FENIX app. Just popping in, but gotta go sleep. Have a good night, man. See ya. All right. KW, as usual, thanks for your support, sir. I hope everything's going well with your flight sim journey. Let me know in Discord if you have any questions, and see ya. Have a good one. All right, as usual, the estimated time of departure, it says greater than 60 because we rolled it back. It's daytime. So we're going from Nashville to Boston, and I'll open up a door, why not, and toggle the jetway. Then I'm going to come over here, battery 1, battery 2, external power, emergency exit lights, no smoking, nav lights to nav, crew supply for the oxygen's going on, ground control for the CVR. Let's give it a little test. That Allegiant livery slaps. I agree. I like it. I like it. It's one of the nicer ones. It's nice and colorful. Nav 1, 2, and 3. Check. Let's go over here. Track GS. All right. Good up there. Let's check our flight management guidance system. 23 of March to 19th of April. And we're going to go over here. Add to. We're going to go to AOC menu, flight initialization, and we're going to init request. And we are Allegiant 614. I'm kind of happy we got approach online. I thought it's going to be a uncontrolled departure. So Allegiant 614 service from Nashville to Boston. We're going to go over here and init that. We're going to put our flight number there, and then let's check out our OFP here. Statuia, yeah, I checked out that thing you sent me on Discord. I should download it. Let me know if there's any quirks to working it. It sounds like it's nice because then GSX will just take care of everything, right? 20 center for departure. Let me see. Yeah, I'm getting 20 center RAF. I don't see why not. Let me see what my pre-departure clearance says. So the terminal ramp is on control. Advise initial contact. You have ATIS. Contact ground for taxi. Okay, so it doesn't say anything. All right, so I guess plan for 20 center. And we're gonna go enter this information. So 18 on the cost index, 370 on the cruising altitude. Let's go 18, flight level 370, and that checks out with our clearance over here. Flight level 370 is checked. Let's get ICE deviation of +3, so a little bit warmer. 370 / -52. Enter that in. Let's align our inertial reference systems, and let's go get the wind. And while that figures itself out, I'm gonna scoot on over to the FO side, and I'm gonna put the ATIS, or grab the weather. KBNA. We'll grab it like this, and then just to have some extra fun, because why not, we'll also tune in the ATIS frequency and get it the old school way. So 135.1.
Period.
All right. What do we got? 20 center on the ATIS?
International Airport ATIS information, Bravo 2253 Zulu.
Bravo.
West 200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. 7,500 scattered.
Let's see the difference in
Temperature
information.
2.11.
Check.
Altimeter 2982.
Perfect. Matches
Visual
up. Well, I
approach
guess it's
is runway
using the
20
same
right
source,
and 20 in use.
2982.
Departing runway 20 right and 20. Our North P approach is available upon request. Simultaneous
2982,
approaches to
2982.
parallel runways in use. Notices to air mission. The terminal ramp is until. Contact ground control when ready to taxi.
Alright, so 2982 set
program
once,
in
twice,
effect.
3 times.
Do not reply to PTC unless you have a question.
Alright, thank you. Winds seem pretty calm along our route of flight. That's checked. We're gonna come over here. Everything is good there. So it's gonna be 20 center for departure. 3 says I called for clearance and he said on the phone once. Very professional. 20 center. Let's see, what was our SID here? It's going to be the Chatham 3 departure. Swap transition. Insert that. And for our arrival into Boston, let's see, I'll put our latest and greatest guess, subject to change of course. Roebuck 3, 4 right, Boston. Roebuck 3, so okay, we'll put the ILS 4 right. Do we need vias? Are we taking it via Goshi? Let's see, let's open up the charts. All right. First of all, I'll go through the departure real quick. So we're taking 20 center. This is Chatham 3 RNAV departure from Nashville. 20 center will be climb on heading 201 or as assigned by ATC. Maintain 4,000. That checks with my PDC, so I'm going to make sure that's in there. Actually, okay, first we got to do this, finish this. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to take it, let's see, do we want to take it via Goshi? For 4 right, Judy, Sophie. So let's see, Judy, Sophie, then likely Ernie, I'm guessing. Then Goshi. Yeah, Ernie, then Goshi. Expect radar vectors to final approach course. Okay, and if I get the ILS loaded up, let's see, IAF. Okay, so because it's a straight in approach, it doesn't hurt to put in the IAF. It's not like it's going to take me out of the way in the wrong direction or anything like that. So I'm going to load it from Goshi. Goshi. And then we'll insert that. And let's not forget the star as well. So we're going to go over here. Roebuck 3. Roebuck 3. Transition. We have JFK in the flight plan, so we'll go with that. JFK transition it is. Insert that. That should look okay. Let's get some boarding. Alright, so while the passengers come, we're gonna check this flight plan real quick. So it was 201. Let's go back to the SID. So it was just basically 201 and then en route, and then swap transition. So let's see, 201 to 1,000 feet. And then it's just going to go Oscar, pick up Chatham, and swap. Oscar, I see it. Swap, there we go. We'll load both the crew and pilots. And then shouldn't be any discontinuities all the way to, here's all the constraints. Roebuck 3. Via Goshi, 4 right. Okay, that looks good. Maintain 4,000. And then we'll squawking 1545. Squawk 1545. We're loading, so I won't squawk Mo Charlie just yet. So while we're waiting and chilling, let's go. This is what I can do in the meantime. So just so we don't have to wait later on to finish off the setup. While GSX is loading graphically, I'll just load up the plane here. And this is where what's the tweet sent me earlier comes in, because I guess my question was if I was using GSX to the integrated thing to have my FENIX be loaded up through GSX realistically, what if like we decide, okay, I don't want to wait. Can we cancel that and override it, or do we have no choice? Captain Eli, I will try to fly along you, sure. If you're on VATSIM, fly along. Welcome, welcome. So we need how much fuel? 20.6. Let's see my sim brief flight plan here. Yep, that's right. So let's take a little bit more. We'll take 21. We'll take 22.1. That should do it. That ought to do it. We'll load it up, but we'll let the graphics continue for GSX. That's fine. Our zero fuel weight is 19.2 and 28.8. 119.2 and 28.8. I'm going to enter that in my init B. And 22, we'll call it 22,000 on the block fuel. Now let's get our fuel breakdown. What we got? 4.6 on the alternate, 2.5 final reserves. So 4,600 pounds alternate fuel. 2,200. Oh, it's already there. Okay, beautiful. Or no, 2.5, my bad. 2,500. And then 0.5 on the taxi fuel. Looks good. We have 30 minutes of extra. And then let's do the takeoff performance. So we're planning runway 20 center out of Nashville today. 20 center is in the EFB, dry conditions, flaps optimal, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate. So 136 V1, VR 140, V2 140, 136, 140, and 140. And we got 60 on the flex temp, 1 up 0.2 on the trim, 1 slash up 0.2 on the trim, 60, what did I say, 60 flat. A little bit of a lower flex temp today than we're used to usually. We're used to 64 to 68. Sati, I think he's gonna send us to 20, right? Is he? Okay, that's a quick change. No problem, Sati. It is gonna change this though, isn't it? 20. So it's 8,000 feet right now, 20 center, 77. So we're losing 300 feet each. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna. Should I just calculate my takeoff based on the right side, and then we'll longer the runway the better, right? That sounds good to me. So let's go 20 right, dry optimal, packs on. Okay, we're kind of doing like the worst case scenario here. 35, 40, 40, 1 up 0.2. Didn't change much. Just change this by 1 knot. 135, 40, 40, 1 up 0.2. So trim didn't change, flex didn't change, and 1560. Let's get that in there. Thrust reduction, acceleration altitude is 150 or 1560. 1560. All right. Henry, love it to come back. Hello, everyone. Mr. Henry, how long has it been, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everything's well with you, Henry. Hope school's not treating you too difficult. Hope the girlfriends are being nice to you. Hope everything's well, sir. Welcome to the stream. Let's get the sim data, sim toolkit pro data on the top going. There we go. I'm doing my PPL. No way, Henry. That is amazing, dude. You're doing your PPL in Germany. That is awesome. I'm very excited to hear that. And yeah, it is exhausting, I would imagine, man. Make sure whatever you do, you stick to it and you see it through, Henry. No matter how difficult it gets, make sure you push through it, my friend. I'm sure you can do it. That's really exciting stuff, man. Really, really exciting. Can't wait till you're a pilot, Henry. Mr. Brendan Berry in the house. I hope you had a great week too, sir. Good evening. I'm about to fly Dulles to the new JFK. Have you got that scenery yet? No, I'm planning on it. I'm planning on getting the flight beam Denver, Brendan, and the JFK. Mr. Brandon, welcome, welcome. You got the so Butters by Raf. How's the frames on that bad boy? How's the frames on the JFK? Stithy says heard good things. I haven't gotten to try it yet. Roger. Henry says thanks, bro. My parents are also with me. They're like the most important people. Yeah, man. 100%. Really exciting to hear that though, for real. I hope you do great. Let's cancel these company messages. Accept that. And guys, I had a little, like I was experimenting with my graphic settings the last couple of days, and I'm not saying this will like apply to everybody, just for my system, I found putting VSync on, because I have a monitor that has a 120 hertz refresh rate, so it's kind of high, right? What I did was I searched on some forums and stuff, and it apparently, if you put your VSync on for someone who has my monitor with a high refresh rate, and I put my refresh rate, I limited it through VSync to half the refresh rate on my monitor, so basically 60, I guess. And my FPS used to be usually red, and it turned it's not completely green, but it's more green than before. So if you guys can see, like I know 34 right now is not it's not the greatest, but it used to be like 20 something, and I did tone down the graphic settings a little bit, but also doing that VSync and 50% of the monitor refresh rate, I found really helped get me in the greens, and it seems a little bit smoother. Well, in that case it wasn't, but I'm also on VATSIM. Is that Statui? Are you the allow? Oh, baby, that looks great. Overall, it's a little bit smoother. Obviously, you're always going to have the little stutters and whatnot when you're, you see how it gets red when you're flipping through different views. But yeah, I just take that for what it's worth. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Feels smoother for sure. It's about the same for me too, not bad, says Butters by Raf. Better than LAX. Oh yeah, LAX is the worst. Just wanted to say hello, but now I'm going to study a little bit for the flight rules. It's like 1 out of 8 parts. Oh, I would imagine the European regulations and whatnot for the PPL, there's a lot more to learn as well, Henry. Good luck, man. Thank you, Henry. Really, really appreciate you dropping in and sharing that exciting news with us. You can, okay, yeah, I think we can pretty much get going here. We'll go reset position on GSX. And let's turn the APU on. Don't want to forget that. So we'll go seatbelt signs on, reset position, master on for the APU. Let's get some ear candy. Let's go. All right, let me tune in approach as well. So, contact approach, departure frequency 1935. $1935 coming in as the APU gets going. Let's go 1935. Lock the cockpit door. We'll squat mode Charlie. 1545. All right. APU is avail and indicating 100. APU bleed can go on. External power can shed. Ground control and beacon lights. All right, let's push. Make sure no one's behind us. All right, Raf's pushing, but I don't think there should be a conflict there. And let's go push back. Ground services. We'll close all these right up. All right, thrust is
hello, Captain.
Idle.
We are ready for pushback.
Good. Parking brake is set. quick look-see at the chart.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Nose right, I guess. Hey, that's a screenshot.
Locking gear.
Poor nose gear, Raph. Poor nose gear.
Nashville approach, LL 421 information, Bravo, ready to taxi.
Hey.
Hello, 421 Nashville approach. Thank you for Bravo.
Parking brake.
Runway 20 right, taxi via Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 6.
20 right.
Right, Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 6, LL 421.
Yeah, it's actually Bravo 5. My eyes are going bad. Sorry. Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5.
Brake.
Copy, sir. Tango, Bravo, Bravo 5.
135, 140, 140.
Release parking brake.
All right, we just switched it to 24 right, and let's go release parking brakes.
Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Laugh with the Raph with the low rider. He did look like the old school Cadillacs there for a second. All right, APU bleeds on. Let's go engine number 1. Eric, welcome. Was it a butter into YYZ, Eric? Happy Friday, dude. It was a brick? Oh. That happens. You show these? Oh, you got a video? Nice. Yeah, if I go spotting tomorrow, I'll definitely call you up, man. I'm not 100% yet, but I'll if I go, I'll let you know. So was this supposed to be a pushback? I guess it was. Engine number 2. You got a blast? Alright, take care, man. See ya, Eric. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Enjoy your time spotting at YYZ. See, you did it again. What do we do, Statui? YYZ? No, okay. Oh, that's what you mean, Statui? No. Okay, so only for YYZ, only for Toronto, we say YYZ, like for the airport code, but everything else we say Z. I don't think anybody, I've never heard anybody say YYZ here. It's usually YYZ. I don't know why. Eric, have you heard anyone say YYZ, Eric? It's usually YYZ if you're still here. Okay, Avail. Let's go. Engine. Start
Delta
switches to
217,
norm.
runway 20 right, taxi via
And
Tango 2, Bravo,
APU.
Bravo 5.
APU.
Bravo, Bravo 5.
We'll go taxi lights, and we'll go auto brakes, ground spoilers. Flaps are 1 up 0.2. 1 going in and up 0.2, and takeoff config. Just getting in position, that's fine. There we go. Predictive wind shear. Alright, good to go. Let's do a quick flight control check, please.
Nashville ground, Foxtrot Bravo, Romeo Zulu, Quebec. Good evening.
Flight
We
controls.
are ready
All
for
right.
taxi from Mission Bravo.
Hopefully you guys can see this. Full
Foxtrot
left,
Bravo,
neutral, full right,
Romeo
neutral,
Zulu, Quebec. That's
aft,
all.
neutral, forward,
Runway 20,
neutral.
national approach. Runway 20 center, taxi via Kilo,
Flight control
Tango
check
5,
complete.
Sierra 7.
20 center via Kilo, Tango 5,
Alright,
Sierra
let's go.
7, Foxtrot Bravo, Romeo Zulu, Quebec.
We're gonna have to do a little quick turn here. Hopefully our wing won't strike the terminal. There's no guarantee. Alright. Information, is it still Bravo? Let me just double check that. We got information Bravo. Approach Allegiant 614 with information Bravo, ready to taxi 20 right.
Allegiant 614, national approach, thank you for Bravo, runway 20 right, taxi via Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5.
Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5 to 20 right for Allegiant 614. Alright, let's go. We'll just follow.
LL 421, after departure, turn left heading 110, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
On departure, left turn 110, cleared takeoff 20 right, LL 421.
Here we go. There goes the 28. Tango 2, Bravo, Bravo 5. All right. It's the two about to punch it. Clear on the left.
Delta 1217, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
20 right, line up and wait, Delta 12.
There he goes. See ya.
Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo, Zulu, Quebec. Your sequence is going to be behind the Delta, who is in position now. Hold short, runway 20 center.
Sequence behind Delta, hold short 20 center, Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo Zulu, Quebec.
Alright, RAF's lining up and waiting.
LL 421, say altitude leaving.
Passing 2,200.
LL 421, radar contact, turn left, direct Oscar, climb maintain 15,000.
Left direct Oscar and up to 15,000, LL 421.
Delta 1217, after departure, turn left heading 110, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Left heading 110, 20 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1217.
Alright, there goes RAF. Let's go, brother. Happy Friday, everyone.
Allegiant 614, your sequence is behind the aircraft, holding short on runway 20 center. Expect a short delay.
Copy that, Allegiant 614.
Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo, Zulu, Quebec, runway 20 center, line up and wait.
20 center, line up and wait, Foxtrot, Zulu, Quebec.
Rotate. Buttes. Beauty. There he goes.
Delta 1217, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 1.2, going to 4,000, Delta 1217.
Delta 1217, radar contact. Fly heading 110, climb maintain 15,000.
110, 15,000, Delta 1217.
Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo, Zulu, Quebec, flight heading 170, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff.
Heading 170, clear for takeoff, 20 center, Foxtrot, Zulu, Quebec.
Alright.
Allegiant 614, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
20 right, line up and wait, Allegiant 614. The French delay. He got a left turn for that other guy on 20 sensor to get him out of my way. That's good. Of course, the French delay you typique.
Delta 1217, cleared direct Oscar.
Direct Oscar, Delta 1217.
Alright, let's see. Clear on the right.
LL
Clear on the
421, center is offline. You're leaving my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Frequency changed to advisories is approved.
Thank you very much for the excellent service, so have a lovely afternoon. Over to Unicom LL 421.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Have a good flight. Allegiant 614, after departure, turn left heading 110, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, left heading 11020 right, cleared for takeoff, Allegiant 614. Okay, left turn
Romeo, Zulu,
110.
Quebec, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 2,400, climbing 4,000, Zulu, Quebec.
Romeo, Zulu, Quebec, direct Rory, climb maintain
Stable.
1515, that's 15,000.
Direct Rory, 15,000, Foxtrot, Zulu, Quebec.
Come on. I can't get it into the flex position for some reason. We're gonna have to do with MCT. Man, MCT, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Come on, get in there. Alright, I can't get it. Thrust set, check, 100 knots. V1, rotate. Pause the rate, gear up. I know. Heading 140. Come on, buddy. Thank you. 140.
Allegiant 614, say altitude leaving.
Passing 1.8 for 4,000, Allegiant 614.
Allegiant 614, radar contact, turn left direct Oscar, climb maintain 15,000.
Okay, left direct Oscar and up to 15,000, Allegiant 614. Thrust climb, auto thrust, direct Oscar. Yeah, it's the detents with my Bravo, guys. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in the flex detent. But left turn direct Oscar and up to 15,000.
Delta 1217, next sector is offline, radar service is terminated, frequency change to the dark vortex is approved.
Over to the dark side, Delta 1217. Thank you for your service. Good night.
Have a good flight.
Beauty. The dark vortex. Yeah, he's got a nice sense of humor. Let's go flaps up. Autopilot on. Block time forgot, no problem. Turn it on now.
Foxtrot Bravo Romeo Zulu Quebec, The next sector is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to the dark side is approved.
Switching to Unicom, thank you for the service, Foxtrot Zulu Quebec.
You have a good flight.
All right. So we're on our way. Already have Unicom punched in as we're climbing through 6.8 for 15,000. And we are pressurizing 2.6 and climbing. Cabin altitude 1950. Check. After this little funky cloud over here, I'm gonna turn off the seatbelt signs. So 21 nautical miles from Oscar. We got RAF in front of us. Looking good. Alright, blasting 10,000. Let's go landing lights.
Legion 614, center's offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to the big black vortex is approved.
Over to the big vortex for Legion 614. Thanks for the ATC on this lovely Friday evening. See ya.
Have a good evening.
Alright. Over to Unicom. Let's go through this cloud. We got our little company message to clear out. Ooh. Captain MX reports you damaged the jetway. Not your fault though. Tug driver was intoxicated. Advise Boston maintenance to check wingtips. Oof. Noted. We're definitely gonna have to need a company code for that one. I wonder who sent that message. Who sent that message? Here we go through the funky cloud. That looks kind of cool, actually. Whee! Right through it. Time for a breakout. Oh my goodness, 84 degrees. And it gets hotter and hotter here. I'm gonna like need some ice packs soon. Alright, we're past most of it. We're gonna go seatbelt signs off. And I'm gonna give myself up to our cruising altitude of, what was it, 370? 370. 370 blue, thrust climb, nav, 370 blue, out. Alright. Shalom. I got a ding from V-Pilot. J. Key himself. Shalom. Alright guys. Hope you all had a great week. How's everyone doing? Talk to me. Everything good? Let me see, for the Roebuck 3. Okay, I'll aim for flex at exactly 230. So that's good. We have a hard altitude restriction at flex on the star. So if I go over here, flex exactly 230. So if I want to climb down or descend from 37 to 23. That's 14 times 3. That's 42. Add like a couple extra miles. We'll call it 45. We'll start our descent 45. Someone's chirping on Unicom. Flex. I don't know why I'm saying flex, because it's FEX. FE X-ray X-ray 45. Alright, that should give me some sitch awareness. There's FEX. Climbing through 18,000, by the way. Let's go standard on the altimeters. Oops. Standard, standard, standard set once, twice, 3 times. Alright. Looking good. Let's see what the winds are doing in Boston, just so we can kind of mentally start preparing ourselves for the approach. Alright. Let it come. Weather as of 18:54 my time, so an hour ago. It's a little bit old, but generally coming out of the northeast. And we're doing full right. Makes sense. So 070, I'll enter that so we have something in there for now. 070, a little something something for our arrival data. 070 at 12 knots. And it is 12 degrees down in Boston. It is overcast 25,000, scattered 22,000, altimeter 2988. Sea level pressure 1011.8 hectopascal, so 1011 HPA, and we got 12.2 and 8.3 on the hourly temp and dew point. So I'll just need the 2988 from all that. 2988. Alright, and then ILS minimums into 4 right will be when control tower reports tall vessels in approach area. Well, control tower probably won't do that. That's a first. Otherwise, the ILS... Okay, guys, let me show you this. Statui, have you seen something like this? Wait, hold on. I missed some messages. Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. Something about a freaking Whopper bat. Oh, you're making me hungry, dude. I gotta try that mushroom and Swiss I sent you, bro. I have a feeling that's good. It's gonna be good. And of course, the poutine, of course. Can't forget about that. So this is interesting, guys. For the ILS minimum, straight in landing full right. When control tower reports tall vessels in approach area, because we're near the water here. So if there's tall vessels in the area, our minimums go from 218 to 374. That's interesting. And there's a note here, not authorized when vessels taller than 144 feet present. Really interesting. I hadn't seen something like that one before. So we're just gonna go, we're gonna pretend there's no tall vessels. Boat Sim 2020. So we're gonna put 218. Maybe we can get a little outside view. I kind of like the shadowy side. Over to the dark vortex. All right. Let me see if we got VATSIM for the approach. We have New York Center online and we have Boston Center online. I'll show you guys the lineup. Here we go. Statui, Raf. Oh, you changed your name, Raf, to Mr. Butter. Oh my goodness, that's legendary, Raf. And we got yours truly over here, Allegiant 614 in the lineup. Ready to go. Guys, let me get some cold water. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? Sorry. Just trying to cool down. These are major key. It's the 2E major key. What was that command? Was it AO? Let me see. This cold bottle of water is major key right now. Maybe it wasn't AO. Let's see. I wonder what the odds are. Whoa, why are we drifting? Hold on. I wonder what the odds are of my PC crashing if I load up that GTA multiplayer at the same time. Oh boy. Spend the cruise crashing into various NPCs. Raf says my PC won't handle it. Nightbot says it's important to use cocoa butter. Oh, it's the 2E. I didn't even catch that till now. So it works. Sam, welcome. Sam says hey. Did you guys see this new reaction thing on YouTube? I didn't know you can do that. I guess they just added it. That's pretty cool. 100. It's Friday, let's celebrate. It's Friday. You added houses and all sorts of stuff, slowly becoming an actually playable server. Nice. Slowly but surely coming along. There's a new riff in town. Locked on one of the good houses. Get yourself a nice penthouse soon. I remember those penthouse I used to see in GTA were top notch. Sam says my brother's a pilot. Nice. Nice, Sam. Is he a commercial pilot or a private? Let's do a little frame check. I'll be keeping an eye on my frames throughout this flight. Just for our info. 32. Well, at least it's in the greens. Anything over 30 is smooth. I wonder if I go like this. Oh, that actually decreases it? Interesting. Alright. He's in Poland doing training flights. Nice. What aircraft is he gonna fly? A320 or? That's amazing, dude. .737 Max, nice. Welcome, Sam. That's cool to hear. And guys, let me know if you hear this fan I have running in the background. I hope it's not too loud. If you're getting loud feedback in the mic, let me know. I can turn it down a bit. Read you 5? Great. Roger that. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, it's Captain speaking. We're now at our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, and cabin crew will come around with peanuts and complimentary water. Just kidding, nothing's complimentary anymore. It will be $9.99 on your MasterCard or American Express or Visa. On behalf of the Legion, I'd like to thank you for joining us, and we should start our descent in about an hour or so. And once we're closer to the descent, I'll brief you on the arrival into Boston. Should hopefully be a nice one. So at this time, I'd like to ask you to just sit back and relax, and if there's anything we can do to make your flight better, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for flying Allegiant. We'll see you. Clouds look good. They look good. Look at those buildups. Ooh, company message. Is it for our wingtip scraping the jetway? Sam says it's 2:03 a.m. Thanks for joining us late. Oh, I didn't see this one. Alert, 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 heat alert. Civil Takeoffs room is experiencing high levels of heat. Advise when we can send military aircraft for resources. Ooh, I can use an F-16 full of air conditioners. But yeah, quite hot here indeed. So far it hasn't asked us for the ATC delay code. Still holding, the temperature's holding steady at 84 degrees. Sheesh. Let me see what that is in centigrade. 29 degrees Celsius. Sheesh. Whoa. Oh, like this, it almost looks like we're off track. I got nervous for a second. We are on track, right? Wait, we are off track. What the hell are we going? Guys? Oh, there's a discon. Shoot! Direct Gats, my bad. Good thing we caught this one. I'm gonna go direct Congo. That's the closest one. Or you know what we'll do? We'll intercept the course. So we'll just turn our heading. Good thing VATSIM's not online, guys, and good thing I caught this. No problem, you didn't see anything. Statui didn't see anything. We're just gonna cheeky intercept the course again. It's a little bit better than going straight direct. Oh, okay, we got 1,000 feet below us, so there is some separation there. Whoever I'm cutting off, I'm extremely sorry. Let's see. So they're 1,000 feet below us. That's fine. RVSM, wink wink. We're kind of going direct Congo anyway, so might as well. You know what? Might as well. Or should we just go? Yeah, good thing VATSIM's not online. The important thing is we caught it and we fixed it before it became an issue. And you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to up my speed for a little bit so we get some separation from that other guy. We'll go cost index 50. Let's bring it up a couple notch. Nathan, welcome. We were like a good 40 miles off track, my goodness. Yeah, we'll intercept that. Folks, let's test. Yep, exactly. I went through the flight plan, though, Statui. I guess I went through it a little bit quickly. I didn't catch that disc on there. We did scroll through it. But yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. He's right. Alright, no problem. I don't see anyone on TCAS. Let's go TCAS on all. We're just narrowly north of Atlanta, otherwise he would have had some words for you. Yeah, you're right. If we're in Atlanta, so a good thing we're on Unicom. Nathan says, I haven't bought the FENIX yet. Is it worth it? Is it much better than fly? Oh yeah. The FENIX is definitely worth it, Nathan. With the... Well, I know the other one has the EFB, but this EFB is just laid out so nicely and functions so well. I like this aircraft. So I'd say, yeah, it's definitely worth it, Nathan. Could not recommend it more highly. There you go. Alright, let's see. At this time... So I wonder, if I push this in, should it not go to manage to intercept that nav course? Once I score up a little bit more, I'll go direct. We'll see if DC Center feels like getting along, otherwise quite a bit further in the vortex. Roger. Alright, direct Congo. Insert nav. Folks from the flight deck, as you may have noticed, we were going off course for a good 20 minutes there. No problem. Fuel is completely free in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so rest assured that expense will not be transferred over to you, the paying customer. Again, on behalf of Legion, I'd like to thank you for joining us. I'd like to apologize for that detour there. It added no more than 10 minutes to our total flight time. And this time we're direct towards our destination. Thank you. I had to fix that somehow, Statui. Folks from Flight Deck, apologies. We're in a heated debate on the proper way to say GIF, and well, you know how that goes. Wait, how else do you say it than GIF? Did you say GIF? I've heard some people call it GIF, but it's GIF, isn't it? Yeah, it's GIF. Who says GIF? Bottom rung of hell, oh my goodness. That's a little bit harsh. A little bit harsh. It's graphics, not giraffics. Can't argue that. So the question is it tomato or tomato? Potato or potato? Legitimate questions right now in chat. Let's check our position on VATSPy. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. We're just skimming north of Atlanta. So here we are. Here's us three, and here's Atlanta Center. Luckily I didn't drift off this way, I drifted off that way. About halfway there to airspace. Let's look at our performance for the landing. So we have currently 17,000 pounds of fuel. We're expected to land with 10,400. I'll call it 11,000 to be safe. So we'll just subtract 6,000 and we'll call it 130.2 on the landing weight. Let's do that now, get that out of the way. 130.2. Let's see the weather real quick. So meet our KBOS as of 1954. So that would be my time. 1957, so like 20 minutes ago. Winds are out of the east. We're doing 04. Still makes sense. 10 statute miles. Fuel clouds 18,000. Scattered 22,000. Overcast 25,000. All right, that looks good. Runway 4 right. Dry. So, low auto brakes. We have, with a factored landing distance required of 7,400, and we have 8,850. So low auto brakes for our landing. Thick layer, milky layer of soup. It looks like a giant thick soup layer with that dark vortex from hell that the Nashville approach transferred us to. That's the dark vortex he was talking about. Ooh, the moon is poking out. The moon's looking good. Kind of like a crescent moon. That looks good. La 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 la. Mid-flight snack, here we come. Enjoy. I should try that mushroom and Swiss Whopper. It's the two he got me thinking about it when he said Burger King. We'll see. Let's see how we're looking. So let's see, distance, we got 500 to go. Let's do a fuel check, shall we? We have 11 left till Denny. So according to our OFP here at Denny, let's see how much fuel I was expected to have. I did take around 2,000 extra, so I'll take that into account as well. Over here at Denny, EFOB, 13,600, so we'll call it like around 15 and a half. So we have 16.3, so we're looking good. Fuel burn is as expected or lower. Check.
Logan check.
4x4. Let's go to fuel. Yep, 40 pounds difference. Balanced-ish. Prototype Gaming, it's A320 right at the top there. A320-200. Welcome. Let's get a little outside shot again. Turn it down so we don't go deaf when I go in the drone cam here. I'll leave it here so we can get the moon in the background too. There we go. something like that. Are we turning? Let's make sure. Yeah, we're turning. Don't want to go off track again. All this water I'm drinking, I gotta hit the lab again. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. What's up, guys? Boston Center abandoned us? No, they went offline. RIP. I wonder if another one will come online. We still got New York Center on our way. Get those ambient noises up. Sorry guys, my cat was around and I was trying to coax him with a treat. Getting kind of close to New York's airspace-ish. We're going to be cutting right through it. You know what's funny, guys? So on VATSIM here we are, nicely spaced out, might I say. But it just so happens that we're kind of flying through the inner part of the airspace that is not New York. If we were to be like a little bit this way, we would have entered their airspace a lot sooner. But yeah, there's the two. It looks like we're just gonna go pew, flying kind of by Philly. Passing over DC-8. Yep. Is this the Potomac River? 375 to go. Eric's back, says I got the 350-1000 from HKG. Nice. Nice, dude. What airline was it? Nice and warm out, yeah. It's been beautiful the last few days. Cathay? Cat hat. Cathay Pacific, nice. Earlier I saw a Cathay Pacific cargo take off runway 23 to Anchorage, Alaska in the earlier in the afternoon when I was there. No, because I was doing 24 left, and that was on the north side of the field, Eric. But I think I got something. Yeah, I zoomed into it. I got it on the climb out. Hopefully Boston Center, or at least Boston Approach, would come online in a bit. There's a chance. get some of that relaxing ambient sound for a while. So it is actually a new METAR is probably due in 9 minutes. So we'll wait for the new METAR. Nice milky solid layer right here. That was unreadable, whoever that was. Getting pretty close to New York airspace now. TOD in about 130, 140 miles. So let's make sure all the restrictions on the star are here correctly while we have time. So from JFK, we're going to News to FEX 230 to Ruiz between 230 and 210. We're at 230, fine. All in 17 or above, we're at 19.5. Let's see. I'll have us be 210 at Ruiz. You know what? I'll let it figure it out. It already knows. And then Banky 16,000 or higher, that's fine. Roebuck at 260 knots. Between 12,000 feet and 19,000, so it's calculating 14.5, that's fine. Pro V 11,000 or above, we're at 12. Judy should be next. Sophie at 220. It looks like it has an issue with that, so we'll keep that in mind. We'll have to go selected speed. Between 10 to 9,000, so there we go, 9 to 10,000, right in between. And then from Sophie, we're gonna go Ernie. Between 7 to 8,000, that's just fine. Goshi, so here's important, 210 and 6,000, and we'll expect radar vectors, or then we'll basically go straight in, hopefully. Might as well do an approach briefing. So we're expecting ILS runway 4 right into Boston. We're gonna grab it from the initial approach fix. We're gonna fly the full approach from Goshi, Winnie, and we're gonna do glide slope intercept at Milt 1700, but we're gonna pick it up before that, probably out 10 to 15 miles out. It is Jepson chart 11-1, effective 30 April 2021. We have the ILS localizer, frequency 110.3, and final approach goes 035. Let's check that in the RadNav. 110.3 and 034, that's fine. Minimums are 218, and we'll double check that in a minute. We're gonna expect ALSA, so approach lighting system with sequenced flashing lights and PAPIs. And in case of a missed approach, we're gonna go 3,000 on Boston VOR radial 030 outbound to Waxen 14 DME and hold. Parallel entry. Any questions? All right. What gates in Boston? Let's see, Raf. Let's do Terminal Charlie, Raf. Somewhere along Charlie. Maybe like Charlie, between Charlie 29 to 34-ish. Alright, before I have to contact New York Center, I'm going to go to the lab one last time. I'll be right back. All right. We got Boston approach online. Yay. There you go, guys. We got approach online. That's what I'm talking about. Boston ATIS 135.0. Scrolcom 2.
Airport. Boston Logan Airport ATIS information Charlie.
Charlie.
2354 Zulu. Wind 100 at 9er. Visibility 10. View clouds at 18,000. 22,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 overcast. Temperature 12. 2.8. Altimeter 29990. Approaches are being conducted to parallel runways. ILS runway 4 right approach and visual approach to runway
right.
4 left in use.
Beautiful.
Departing runway 9er. Runway 33 right is approved for turn-off after landing. All aircraft retake all hold
33
short
right
instructions
approved
and
for
assign
turn off after
altitude.
landing.
Numerous
Okay.
construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport.
Alright.
Boston Logan Airport 8 is in.
Let's go COM 2 or COM 1 rather. Alright. So we got Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. In about 10 minutes we'll be starting our descent towards Boston. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight and follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times. In a few moments the cabin crew will come around to make sure your tray tables are stowed, your seat belts fastened, and your seats in the most upright position. We'd like to thank you for flying Allegiant. The weather down on the ground is 12 degrees in Boston. Few clouds at 25,000 feet, overcast. Again, we'd like to wish you a safe journey ahead, whether you have a transfer down in Boston or whether Boston is home. And we hope you choose Allegiant Airlines again for your low-cost travel needs. At this time, I'd like to ask the flight attendants to please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. All right. Constraints coming on. So, am I in New York airspace yet? Okay, so I am in New York airspace. Why hasn't he pinged me? Is he that busy? 125.325. He's kinda in a mood. Uh-oh. Yeah, he hasn't pinged me. I was kinda waiting for that, but...
New York Center, Mexico 5191, 33.8, descending via the Cameron over Sea Isle will be flashing for you.
Air Mexico 5191, New York Center, reset with transponder, squawk, okay, this wants to work, 7103.
7103, Air Mexico 5191.
New York Center, good evening. Allegiant 614, checking in, flight level 370.
Yeah, 2950, requesting simulation rate change.
We'll see if he
For flight
acknowledges
682
us.
Oh, the next guy hasn't even accepted. Stand by.
New York Center, Delta 1217, requesting descent.
Oh, the 1217, New York Center, stand by.
New York Center, Spirit Wings 169 with you, flight level 350 at Slate Run.
Alright, that's Spirit Wings 169, New York Center, radar contact as reported. Thanks, cross Haight at and maintain flight level 190.
Crosshead, flight at maintain 19 for 0125.
Alright, Delta 1217 and Elysian 614. You could just continue with Unicom. I have some other guys I gotta deal with first. And you guys are gonna run out of my airspace by the time that I gotta deal with you. So you guys could just continue with advisory for now. Break pro flight 682.
Alright, so we're going to be on Unicom, that's fine. We're just kind of crossing through his airspace.
We'll see if it takes it.
Pro flight 225 to center maintain 1110,000.
Alright,
11,000
so
from flight
218
Delta,
and the
1241
minimums.
to center maintain, correction, cross Lindy Adam. Wow, I suck at that. Delta 1241, cross Cameron at a maintain 1110,000.
12.
Cameron at 1110,000, and we got Quebec Delta 1241.
Thanks. If you could just let the next guy know, that'd be great. Pro flight 225, cross Cameron, oh my god. But no, I'm correct. Pro flight 225, cross Cameron at 11,250 knots.
Rough day at the office.
Alright, Cameron 11,250 knots. You're doing great for flight 235.
Thank you.
New York Center, hello. You got citation 5 Golf Papa descending via the Jakey.
For 5 Golf Papa, New York Center, thanks. Reflex with transponder, squawk 7122.
7122, correction, citation 5 Golf Papa.
CanForce 311, radar services terminated, frequency change.
CanForce, shout out CanForce.
CanForce saturated one of the CO happen.
Good night. Westjet 186, you up?
Net 2950 requesting simulation rates change.
I'm going to select my auto brakes to low.
6464, turn right heading 220.
And for our descent, we're going to initially go down to 230.
Center, American Airlines 1331 is there.
Frames seem kind of ripped.
American 1330, contact New York approach 128.55.
New York Center, Walker 3158 Heavy with you, 3600 for 11,000. Runway heading.
Walker 3158, New York Center, Peter at Robbinsville, climb maintain flight level 340.
Direct Robbinsville VOR 340, Walker 3158 Heavy.
New York Center, American 23, and flight level 290.
Pro flight 225, contact New York approach 128.12, good night.
2812 pro flight 225, thanks Cheryl.
We have Boston approach at 133 nothing.
Squawk 710771.
So once I switch over, actually I can go over to Unicom now, I guess. And then we'll go approach on 133. Tune him in, and we'll wait for him to ding us. Yeah, I can start a slow descent.
Sorry, Delta
soon.
180, I seem to have accidentally amended your flight plan. What's your aircraft type?
737-800, Delta 180.
Great, thank you.
I'm gonna go seatbelt signs on. A little bit of clouds.
Follow
we're gonna descend
84
through.
traffic, 1 o'clock,
Should be
5
okay though.
miles, northeast bound, at 3,600. It's a 737-800. Report inside.
Yeah, we see company traffic, the fall vehicle.
Alright.
Follow 84, Roger. You can follow that 737 and report. Let's try that again. Follow 84. Follow the Delta 737. Clear visual approach. Runway 48.
All right, clear for the visual 4 right after the Delta, the fall vehicle.
I can arm my ground spoilers, and then if we need it, we'll use it. One less thing to worry about. Just doing a nice steady managed descent, letting the McDo figure it out. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys, if you haven't already. See if we can get 25 likes. Thanks for everyone who already did click it. We're at 10 likes. If somebody hasn't clicked already, I'd appreciate you smashing that like button, guys.
Delta 5621 Heavy, welcome to Boston. Join 33 right, cross 4 left, onto November, and hold short 15 right.
Join 33 right, and then cross. Wait, no, hold short 15 right. Delta 5621.
Hey, phone, you cleared to cross 4 left.
Yep, cross 4 left. Sorry about that. Delta 5621.
Thank you. Follow 84, runway 4 right, cleared to land, wind 090 at 12.
Cleared to land, 4 right, follow 84.
Here comes profile. Let's see if it needs drag. No, it's catching it up. Yep, more drag. Little spoiler action. And stow it. So after flex or after flex, it's gonna be Ruiz 210. So if I put 210, it should hold the altitude constraint here. Yeah, alt 230 at flex comes magenta. My goodness, every time we're flying into Boston, my frames go rip.
Delta 5621, contact ground point 9, good night.
Ground point 9, Delta 5621 Heavy. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Pleasure, you too. Delta 180, welcome to Boston. Straight ahead, join November, cross 22 right, hold short 15 left.
Continue straight into November, cross 22 right, and hold short 15 left.
Just me, not your frames. Welcome. Happy Friday, just me. We can go down to 17. It'll respect the next restriction. Out of all the planes you use, which one's your favorite? 737. Just me. This Boeing 737. Alright, there goes that restriction. Next one's going to be 210 and then 17,000 Alwyn.
Delta 180, cross runway 15 left, hold short
Yeah, sorry
15
guys, I
right,
know I was
call
on mute.
ground
I was
point
just
90, good
saying
day.
Ruizin is in 28 miles, and we want to be at 210, so 21,000 feet. We only have like 1,400 feet to lose and 27 miles to do it in. So this slight rate of descent it's keeping makes sense. Why is 737? I don't know. I like how it looks. I like how it handles relatively to, like, it's a compromise between the small and big aircraft. It's kind of like in the middle. I like the 73. It's a legendary aircraft.
Romeo, November, cross 22 right, hold short 15 left.
For sure.
Follow 84 correct, contact ground point 90, good day.
Ground point 90, see you, thanks.
Boston. $17 out from Ruiz. Brendan says clearly inferior to the plane you're flying now, but otherwise meh. Okay. Hey, it's hard to argue that, Brendan. Very, very neck and neck. Comes down to your personal preference. I'm not gonna lie though, I've been flying the A320 all week, and it's just almost like second nature. It's so fun. Especially on the approach, Brendan. I love how, like, if you put it in managed mode, it'll follow the speeds according to your flap settings, so you don't need to worry about incrementally decreasing your speed on the approach. I love how it's so automated. Just make sure it's in managed mode and boom.
Citation November 4326 Echo with Charlie descending via Roebuck Tree arrival, expecting runway ILS 4 right.
Citation 4326 Echo, Boston approach, good evening. Descend via the Roebuck Tree arrival, Boston altimeter 2992, and expect ILS 4 right.
Altimeter 2992, expect 4 right, 2 seconds.
Boston Center, Boston approach, sorry, LL 421, 10,000 on the ILS 4 right.
LL 421, Boston approach, good evening. At Goshi, sorry, LL 421, still maintain 6,000, cross Goshi at level.
Copy, down to 6,000 and then clear the ILS 4 right from Goshi, LL 421.
I didn't actually say that, but LL 421 at Goshi, cleared ILS 4 right approach.
Copy, at Goshi, cleared 4 right ILS approach, LL 421.
LL 421,
he's so used to saying 624.
Maintain 250.
So I was thinking why didn't you use that 64 today?
LL 421.
Thank you, citation 4326 Echo.
Yes, I was wondering why you didn't use your 64 today.
Maintain 250 knots, 2 seconds.
2990. Brendan says, although lately I've had to throw out more drag to slow the plane down on approach, not what should. Sometimes, Brendan, it doesn't calculate the profile correctly. It leaves too little gap to lose too much altitude, and so it needs more drag, and even then sometimes it's kind of finicky. You got to make sure that it's a nice incremental descent. If there's no hard restrictions to follow, I mean.
3544, Speedbird 1 Whiskey.
I find where, like, smaller airports, secondary airports you fly into, where it doesn't have a extensive SID or STAR, it might screw up on calculating the profile. Here we go. Contact me 133.
Delta 1217, Boston.
Boston approach, Delta 1217, sending you in the Roebuck 3 Bravo towards 4 right.
Delta 1217, Boston approach, thank you. Expect the ILS 4 right, the altimeter, Boston altimeter 2992.
Expect ILS 4 right, 2992, Delta 1217.
Delta 1217, clear direct Goshi, cross Goshi at 6000. Cleared ILS 4 right approach.
Clear direct Goshi, cross Goshi at 6000, clear ILS 4 right approach, Delta 1217.
Alright, I'm gonna go 280. Boston approach, good evening. Allegiant 614 checking in, descending via the Roebuck 3 out of flight level 190 for 170.
Allegiant 614, Boston approach, good evening. Descend via the Roebuck 3, arrival Boston altimeter 2992. Expect 4 right ILS.
Okay, descend via the Roebuck 3, 2992 and expect ILS 4 right, Allegiant 614. Alright, 2992, let's enter that. That's convenient. Close to, well, it is standard. Boom. 2992. Nice standard atmosphere.
217 Whiskey, you can descend via the Ocean 5 arrival.
I wonder if it's 2992, if like you leave it as standard, doesn't matter. Should be the same, right? Alright, I'm gonna slow it down. And we're gonna go 1 to 12,000. I'll actually bring it down to 260 because Roebuck's coming up in 12.
And departure Delta 470 on Echo, holding sort of 4 left.
Statistics, I was trying to talk to someone in real life at the same time.
Delta
Oh my god.
470, Boston approach, good evening.
Statistics,
4 left Echo.
multitask, Jason Bourne.
4 left on Echo and right on Mike for Delta 470.
217 Whiskey Heavy, clear direct Joby.
Direct Joby, speedbird 17 Whiskey.
Alright, speed's looking good, altitude's looking good. Looking good, looking good.
LR 421, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce 210, LL 421.
Allegiant 614, clear direct Goshi. Cross Goshi at 6000, cleared LS, runway 4 right approach.
Okay, cleared direct Goshi, cross Goshi at 6000, cleared for the LS 4 right approach to Allegiant 614. Direct Goshi. Insert 6000.
Delta 470, the wind 09012, runway 90, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 470.
Open descent and at Goshi cleared for the approach. Well, we'll go 250 for now. Nice little shortcut we got. So at this point, since I'm off the track that was calculated by the McDo, I'm not going to go by the managed mode anymore. We're going to take manual control. All right. At Goshi, cleared for the ILS 4 right approach. Statui, let's go to Concourse Charlie. Let's go somewhere on Charlie, man. You guys go somewhere around there and I'll just find you and come park by you. So you want to be at 210 for Goshi. We'll have
LR
about
421, runway 4 right, clear land, wind 09012.
40 miles to lose. 40
land
knots to
4
lose.
right, LL 421.
Citation 4326 Echo, wind 09012, runway 4 right, clear land.
Watch your ear or hold your ears.
Land, citation 04 right, November 432 Echo.
At LR 421, you can resume normal speed.
Normal speed, LL 421.
November 4326 Echo, normal speed.
Resume normal speed, 26 Echo.
217 Whiskey, cross Joby at maintain 6000.
Cross Joby 6000, speedbird 17 Whiskey.
Do we have tower? We don't have Boston Tower. We do have Boston ground at ground point 9er. I'll enter that in there. Ground 121.9.
17, sorry, I wasn't sure if I gave it to you, but at Goshi clear LS runway 4 right approach.
Clear LS for runway 4 right approach. That's process.
Alright, 17 miles out. We got 5,000 to lose. Looking good. And speed 250. I'll go to 30 and we'll go landing lights. Seatbelt signs are on. We'll toggle it. So 4,000 to lose. Slowing it down to 230. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go perf, activate, confirm. Final approach speed 134, check. And we'll go landing system. Alright, 12 out from Goshi. Start to slow down around 5 miles out. Laboon TV in the house. Good evening, Simple and Chad. Safe flight. Thank you, sir.
470, say altitude.
Laboon, hope you had a great week, my friend. Happy Friday. Thanks for popping in as always and smashing that like button, Laboon. Thank you, sir.
Say altitude, please.
Have a great evening, my friend. Thank you, thank you.
4,300,
Alright, we're around 8 out. What I'm going to do is just go boom,
radar
manage.
contact
It's going to go down to 210. It's going to go down to
up to 14,000,
green dot speed, which is best lift to drag ratio. We got around a couple thousand feet to lose. It is pretty gusty, holy moly. We are cleared for the approach at Goshi. So here we go, 210. We'll actually keep it 210 just to be official because green dots are like 205. Snap, welcome. Happy Friday, Snap.
LR421, welcome to Boston. Join 33 right, cross 4 left, contact ground point 9er.
Copy, cross 4 left, 3315 left, 4 left, and contact ground point 9 and LR421.
Alright, almost at Goshi. We are going to be at 210. Cleared for the approach. Here comes glide slope, or localizer rather, 24 out. So we have been cleared for the approach at Goshi. So what I'm going to do is descend and maintain 4,000 at Goshi for Winnie. And we'll go green dot. $4,000, passing Goshi. Let's go down to 4,000. Localizers in. Brendan says it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, so gusty is just the rule. Can't remember the last time I landed in weather that was consistent with METAR. Honestly, Brendan, how do you find the new turbulence model from the newest sim update, have you put it in realistic by any chance? I'm experiencing some wind shifts that I'm assuming it's real. Seems realistic. But yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't match the METAR. I hear you.
Citation 4326 Echo, welcome to Boston. Left onto Foxtrot. Nice. Switch
I'll
already.
go down to
straight ahead, cross 4 left, ground point
3,000.
Cross 4 left and ground on 121.9.
Yes, realistic?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, that's what I have it on. I have noticed a lot more wind
Delta
shifts.
4 Sony, send us offline, continue Unicom 122.8, have a great night.
Over to Unicom for Delta 470, take us the half night.
People 17 Whiskey Heavy, reduce speed to 190.
190, speed bed
Missed
1
approach
whiskey.
altitude is climbed to 3,000.
The wind 09012, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Runway 4 right, clear to land. That's plus 17.
Alright, I'm gonna go localizer. And here comes glide. We could catch it. 17 out. Here's the outer marker. Localizer captured. Autopilot. Oh, autopilot 1, not yet. There we go. Oh, not yet. Okay. Never mind. Usually after loc green, you can go autopilot 1 and 2. Let's see if it's after the glide slope. We'll catch the
Good evening,
approach.
Boston Center, Delta 25.
Oh, there we go. So now that Cat 3 single is armed,
to 3,000,
I can go autopilot 1 and 2. So my approach mode needs to be on, that's all.
Delta 25, Boston approach.
So if you're just localizer, you can't do autopilot 1 and 2. Learning on the spot.
Expect 4 right.
Alright, leveling 3,000.
Okay, descend
We're going to catch the glide.
3 approach and altimeter
14 miles out.
diner
We'll keep the speed.
2 and 04, runway 04, ILS approach.
I'm going to go speed 180. So let's slow it down to S speed.
4,000 heading, speed
S speed coming in because we're in managed mode, so it'll just do it for us.
614, maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final.
Okay, 170 to 5 DME, Allegiant 614.
614, wind 09012, runway 4 right, clear land.
4 right, clear land, Allegiant 614. Alright, so 170 to 5 DME, we go lit up, clear to land, here comes glide slope. I'll go 170.
November 85 Kilo, Boston approach, good evening. Cross 4 left at Kilo, right on Mike.
10 miles out, runway in sight. My goodness, my frames are absolutely ripped right now. We're on the glide, let's go gear down. Holy moly, it's gusty.
Speedbird 17 Whiskey Heavy.
And we are clear to land.
10 miles from Milt. Turn right.
Cabin crew, please be careful for landing.
4,000. Telesteps from
Missed approach altitude 3,000 is set.
Right, heading 010, maintain 4,000 till establish cleared 4 right, speedbird 17 whiskey.
Seven and a half out. Alright, we have been cleared to land. Flaps to go and speed to go.
November 85 Kilo, runway 9 for weight, and call tower 128.8.
Alright. 6 miles out, getting kind of close. That's good enough, I'd say. Let's go slow it down. Speed checked. Flaps 3. And 177. Speed check. Flaps full. Gear down. 3 greens, no red. Flaps full indicated. Auto brakes low. Ground spoilers armed. ECAM memo landing, no blue.
2,000, speedbird 17 whiskey. Just let you know we're established now, 4 right.
1,000.
1,000.
Whiskey, thank you.
My aircraft.
Cool tower now, 128.8. Resume normal speeds. Been a pleasure.
Replay.
128.8, speedbird 17 whiskey. Didn't know UK controls was controlling here.
I'm a hidden one.
Shane Amar, it's done.
Fantastic.
Alright guys, let's get it. Got a little bit below the glide because I was trying to turn on the replay and all that stuff. We have a little bit of wind from the right side.
500.
500. I don't want to chase the glide, but
Hundred above. Minimum.
runway inside landing.
$100.
2 red, 2 white.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
All right. Welcome to Boston. Spoilers, reverse green, 70 knots. Let's see if we can make this. Nope. We're not gonna kill ourselves. We'll
Delta
go to the next
25
one.
at Goshi, cleared our left runway 4 right approach.
All right. 2 hours and 1 minute.
Clear for ILS 4 approach, Delta 25.
All right, we can turn off 15 left. It's approved. Beauty.
Allegiance 614, you can vacate onto 33 right and hold short 4 left.
Make it onto 33 right and hold short 4 left, Allegiance 614. Hold short 4 left. Alright, there we go, guys. Welcome. Let me turn off the replay. That was a butter. Little floaty, but we'll take it. Let's go APU.
Walker 3285 is at 14,000 feet, descending down to 3,000.
Walker 3285, Boston approach. Good evening. Squawk 2773.
So this is Mike.
Correction. Descending by the Roebuck arrival.
Dennis says butter. Thank you, sir. Brendan says nice. Thank you, sir.
Otherwise, can't see you on the scope.
Squawk 3225.
Captain Eli, Jesus loves us. God bless everyone. God bless you too, sir. But this is a flight sim channel, though. Let's hold short 4 left. And we'll go. Seatbelts can remain on. APU is coming on. Let's clean it up while we can. So the frames did cooperate.
Walker 3285, radar contact, 40 miles southwest.
The frames did cooperate for the landing. It was a little bit smooth.
Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival.
Got smoother than the approach, which is good. So we're going to expect to cross this and then left on November, cross 15 right.
Descend by the Roebuck arrival.
And then to the gate.
40 Descend by the Roebuck arrival.
TCAS is coming to
altimeter
standby.
2992. Walker
Predicted windshield can come off.
Correct, Allegiance 614, cross 4 left, left on November, ground, 0.90.
Cross 4 left, left on November, ground 0.9, Allegiance 614.
Delta 25, cross Goshi at 6,000, cleared RS, runway 4 right.
Oh, look, it went down to 83 degrees in here from 84.
At 6,000, clear
1
for
degree
ILS
is cooler.
Let's approach for 04.
I'll take any degree that I can.
Delta 25.
Alright, clear on the left, clear on the right. Let's cross it quick. Left on November.
Sorry, my VATSIM disconnected, but we're clear 4 right.
Delta 1217, thank you. Contact Tower 128.8.
Boston ground, good evening, Legion 614, crossed 15 left, holding short 15 right at November. No? No ground? Let's double check ground is online. Oh, ground's not online. It's tower now, okay. 128.8. No problem. We'll go to tower. And tower, Allegiant 614 holding short runway 15 right at November.
Legion 614 Boston, tower hello, stay parking, cross 115 right.
Okay, cross 15 right, going to Concourse Charlie, Allegiant 614.
614, taxi to the Charlie gates via November Alpha.
Okay, cross 15 right to the Charlie gates via November Alpha for Allegiant 614. Alright, we'll cross this one as well, and then we can turn off all our lights. We can turn off the landing
Uber
lights.
17 Whiskey, safe parking.
Be Echo Gates, Speedbird 17 Whiskey.
Uber 17 Whiskey, taxi to the Echo gates via November Alpha. Cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 15 left.
Yeah, definitely fly multiple times a week,
Okay,
Mr.
November Gates,
Mr. Ellie.
November
Yes.
and Alpha, and cross 4 left, short 15 left.
Brendan says flight sim, yes, play in, no.
Taxi to the Alpha gates
We shall be
via
taken as
November
professionals, at least
Alpha.
digital professionals.
Echo, cross runway 4 left, hold
I
short
hear you,
runway 15
Brendan.
left.
Okay, he said via November
Can we go over to the Charlie gate for Delta 1217?
Alpha. So this is Bravo. Let's get on
12,
Alpha.
17, okay, just let you know something normal is over at Alpha. Alright. Taxi to the Charlie gates via November Alpha, cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 15 left.
Roger, November Alpha, cross runway 15 left, hold short 15 right. Delta 1217.
Alright, we're on the Alpha, and we're going to join the gate besides Tui there. That was a fun flight, guys. I enjoyed that. It would have been nice if I wasn't melting the whole time, but aside from that little hiccup of me melting, that was fun. That was fun. And again, as usual, Raf, Statui, thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate you. Do we have a gate number for me? Maybe I'll try the GSX thing. Statui, do you know the gate number beside you? Ryzen 9, yes, sounds good. Li, mine's are Ryzen 7 and it's been working fine. Let's see. If I go right here, for example, or do I fit beside Statui? I think I would. Make sure our wings don't strike. Hold your ears, guys.
Speedbird 17 Whiskey, short 15 left.
Hopefully it'll be okay. So this is Charlie 32.
Uber 17 Whiskey, cross runway 15 left, hold short runway 15 right.
Cross 15 left, short 15 right, Speedbird 17 Whiskey.
Let's go Charlie 32. Is this supposed to be the visual guidance docking system?
12, 17, cross runway 15
Oh, I see a
left,
McDonald's
hold short
there.
runway 15 right.
Reminds me of Burger King.
Cross 15 left, hold short 15 right, Delta 1217.
Uber 17 Whiskey, cross runway
I
15
am hungry.
right.
Cross, we're on way 15 right, Speedbird 17 Whiskey.
kind of hard for me to see, as you guys can tell. It's being kind of blocked by the building there. Is it 3, 2, 1?
Delta 25,
There we go.
passing 3,000.
So we are 0.1
for the
past
island,
it. That's
approach
fine.
4 runway 4 right.
APU bleeds going on. And we go.
5 Boston Tower flow runway 4
Engine
right
number
to
2
left.
can come off. Engine number 1 can come off.
Delta 25.
And we'll be professional fake pilots. We'll wait for the N1s to go below 5% to turn off the beacon lights. Block time can stop. 2 hours and 8 minutes on the block. Well, we'll add a little bit more because I forgot. So say 2 hours and 15 on the block, 2 hours and 1 on the flight time. Wait for the N1s. 5.43, blah, blah, blah. Good enough. All right, N1 less than 5. Let's go beacon lights. Off. Seatbelt signs. Off. 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 Crew supply. Let's go. We'll go GSX. D-board. And we'll go... what will we go? Oh yeah, ground power unit. Connected. Beauty. And we will go ground control for the CVR, captain and purse for the evac. Turn the fuel pumps off. Alright, welcome to Boston, guys. We'll go here and stop squawking mode Charlie and standby, unlock that, and let's go say bye to the packs.
Delta 1217 crossing on
Take
5
care.
left right.
See ya.
Crossing on 15 right, that's 1217.
Alright, ma'am, I hope you enjoy the flight. Fly with us again. See ya. Watch your head. Oh, too late. Again, if you haven't already, guys, one more reminder to smash that like button. Happy Friday. Appreciate you. Had a nice butter greaser into Boston. Quite happy with that one. Bye. So minus 140. We'll take it.
Going runway 15
Sim
left.
Toolkit Pro minus 143.
Next
There was some
November,
weather.
full short runway
Guys, look at this.
15
This
right.
is when I went off course. Oh my god. I was off course for a while, eh? So ever since we passed the swap transition, which was the standard instrument departure we were on, the
Delta
Chatham 3
25
out
negative,
of Nashville.
join
We
runway
started because there was a
15
discontinuity that I hadn't cleared.
Through November,
So look how off we
in November, hold short runway
The 1 in 60
15
rule would have
left,
helped,
right.
huh? The 1 in 60 rule.
Okay,
PPLs know what I'm
join,
talking
runway
about.
15 left.
But good thing we caught it and
November,
we didn't get into too much trouble with
that.
VATSIM. Captain Eli says, how much RAM do you have, Simple? I have 2 exclamation point specs in chat, my friend. Exclamation point specs in chat will bring up, I think it's 32.
Walker 3285
That's some
Boston Tower.
good weather on our way there. Let's go finish flight.
Walker 3285 Boston Tower.
A little left of center line. 4 right. 2,000 footers. Still some touchdown zone left. We'll take it.
Walker 3285
You were just
Boston
vectoring
Tower.
yourself for a smoother turn. That's your story. Oh, Brendan. You speak like such a lawyer. We were way off course there. But there's like something called the 1 in 60 rule. Hold on, let me show you guys.
Delta 25, taxi Alpha.
This is valuable knowledge here, guys. Valuable knowledge here.
Echo, cross runway 15.
So basically, the 1 in 60 rule says if you're going from, say, point A to point B, say there's a lake in your way. So whatever reason, say there's like alligators that will jump up at you and you don't want to fly over that lake. Say the alligators can fly to 370. So what happened, well, actually usually this is used in GA, not so much for jets, but for Cessnas or whatever. The 1 in 60 rule says if you're off track and you've traveled 60 miles, if you're 60 miles along your route of flight, but you're off track by a mile, 1 mile, right? So the 1 in 60 rule says you need a 1 degree correction to correct your heading back to straight, and then another 1 degree correction to go back on course towards your, well, I didn't draw it right here because you're going to point B, so from here. So this difference, this delta, is going to be 2 degrees, I believe. That's the 1 in 60 rule. So one degree to come back straight, and then 1 degree. Now, of course, if you're 120 meters out or 120 nautical miles, you just do the math. There's a formula for it.
285 Boston Tower.
It's kind of used by PPLs to find their way back if they're lost. If all else fails. All right, hold your ears. Statui says there he comes. There, who comes, Statui? What are we talking about? Let's go over here. Oh, there's Ralph. Brendan says, I hated geometry in high school, now I remember why. Yeah, there's a formula for it that you can just plug and play, and it'll give you the how many degrees heading you need to turn to correct your course. So you don't have to calculate it.
3285 has arrived in Boston.
So let's take a
Walker
nice
3285. You should have called me prior to landing. You can't land on a runway without a landing clearance.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble.
Whoops.
Whoops.
My bad.
Screenshot.
Walker 3285, stay parking.
C terminal. Someone in the C terminal.
And
Walker
exclamation point in this exclamation point Discord brings up the link to the Discord server if you guys are interested in joining. You can probably click that link after the fact as well if you're watching this.
Taxi via the
taxi
via the November Alpha. Cross 15 left. Hold short 15 right.
We're gonna call this one
Walker 3285.
Allegiant 614 KBOS arrival. Beauty. Ooh, this looks nice with downtown Boston in the back. Oh, that looks good, guys. Check that out. So we're gonna go screenshot, and usually I post these in the Discord server in this simple screenshots channel. I am sweating. All right. This looks like a nice Three Amigos screenshot here. Screenshot. Beauty. Save.
3285 cross
Alright.
15 right.
Cross runway 15 right. Walker 3285.
McDonald's. Let's have a look at the terminal quick. walking around doing their thing. I'm guessing my frames are probably around 20, low 20s, or maybe teens even right now. It feels. Let's do a frame check. Oh, 31, not bad. Better than I thought, actually. It really did help to do that VSync, 50% of the monitor refresh rate. Holy moly, I need a shower, guys. Alright, let's wrap this up. Mr. Statui, Mr. Raf, thanks so much for flying with me, guys. I'm gonna disconnect and roll the replay. Actually, let me see the control tower real quick. I love when the towers are properly modeled in these kind of sceneries. Oh, I wish they had people in here, and I wish they had the, what do you call it? The sounds modeled. It's funny how they have the, they have the eCam screen from the Airbus here. That's funny. They do have the legendary Samuel Adams beer bottle. Maybe we'll take a. This is a tradition to take a screenshot right here. Screenshot. All right.
Tower, hey there, partner. Southwest 2226.
Hey there, partner.
On the ILS 4 approach.
Southwest 2227 Boston.
Someone's
Tower,
laughing in the background.
below the wind 070
All right, let's
at
go
12 runway 4
reset
right, clear to land.
position.
All right, clear to land. Southwest 1226, thanks.
Boston Tower, player 3901 with information Delta requesting IFR to Capital Vic.
Player 3901 Boston Tower, hello,
Set
clear for
our
stand by.
flaps. Alright. Bring up the volumes. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to smash that like button. Happy Friday to every single one of you. Thank you, Mr. Statui, for flying with me. Thank you, Mr. Raf, for flying with me. KW was in the house. Henry dropped in. That was a pleasant surprise. Captain Eli, good to have you. Mr. Brendan Berry, always a pleasure. Eric Condor, I'll see if we can go do some spotting tomorrow, brother. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see. We had Sam in the house. We had Nathan in the house. We had Prototype Gaming. Just me. La Boom TV. Snap. It was a busy one in chat today. Thanks for all your interactions, guys. Dennis was in the house. And that's it. Wonderful. That's all she wrote. Go and enjoy the rest of your Friday, whatever you guys are doing. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to run the music. We are disconnected. Everything's good to go. You can close the doors. Alright guys, let's roll the replay and get out of here. I need to go take a shower. Alright, beauty.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together.
Alright guys, enjoy the replay. Thank you to every single one of you in chat today. And I'll see you next time. We out. See ya.
Boston Tower, player 618 with Echo at stand Echo.
Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a desire burn. A thirst and